Wagwan. Welcome again to the King Carter Football Channel. Okay, a dose of reality today. A dose of reality. That's what was given. That's what was handed out today. A dose of reality. In the preview yesterday, the prediction, I said honors even 2-2. Maybe that was a bit optimistic. Yeah, maybe that was a bit optimistic. We don't have a striker really. Nicholas Jackson is out. He's been out since February. Come to find out, Mark Cucurella might be our best attacking option. The two best chances came from Cucurella today. And I said in the preview yesterday, I wanted us to be brave. I wanted us to be progressive. I didn't see any of that. I didn't see any dynamism from the wingers. Our midfield was completely manhandled. Defense looked shambolic at times. It was basically an Arsenal highlight reel. If we're gonna be honest, there wasn't anything really for us to take away from that game. Positives really far. I'm reaching right now. To be honest, I'm reaching. Okay, let's just be objective. Arsenal played a very good game. They controlled the midfield. They were dynamic down the wings. Trossard, Martinelli. They were giving us havoc. They were wreaking havoc for the entire game. We couldn't get a grip. Struggled to string passes together. In the preview yesterday, I said I wanted a bang-up game from Cole. I didn't know he was going to be injured because I missed the pressure from Maresca. So I didn't get to see the pressure. So I wasn't aware that he was going to be playing. So he was missed. Oh my goodness, he was missed. Standout performances from any Chelsea players today. Even though Arsenal scored, Robert Sanchez kept out a couple of shots. He did stop a couple of shots, so give him credit for that. Still having trouble with his feet, but stops the shots. So it could have been worse today. Could have been like 3-0 today, to be honest, instead of only 1-0. So we have to give credit to where credit is due. Remember when it seemed like we had this massive squad, like so many players? Yeah, that was a long time ago. No creativity, no imagination. It was flat, drab, pedestrian, uninventive. At some point, Chelsea have to realize that, the people that support, especially people that travel to games, it's hard-earned money that they use to do this. Have to take that into consideration. And start taking pride in your job, man. I guess this is where the age of the squad might come into play. The fact that it's such a young squad, there isn't a, battle-tested, veteran, older player that can, really marshal the troops in times of, I guess, uncertainty. when things aren't going really, really well. Um, but we don't have that. We don't have that. I could go over statistics. Stats on today's game. What were the stats on today's game? Let's go back and check that. All right, let's see. What do we have? So, possession. Interesting. 59% of the possession. We had 59% of the possession. We made 508 passes. I saw Cooper pass the ball back at least 20 times. Just pass it backwards, dart to the edge, like almost to the edge of their penalty area, run out of ideas and just pass the ball back. So I guess 20 of those passes were out of the 508. Just passes going backward. Passes going backward. Accuracy, 86%. Shots, 8. On target, 2. Corners were a bit even. They had 5, we had 4. But, the game was, oh my God, it was forgettable. It was a forgettable game. Let's put it like that. It's not anything that's going to live on in the memories like, oh, that was a fantastic London derby. You're going to wake up in the morning and just completely not remember details of this game because it wasn't, it was just that drab. We have one player in the top 5, Caicedo. As I said in the preview yesterday, I know what to expect from Caicedo. Caicedo does his job. At times he was left there on his own. Enzo was, nowhere to be found. So, we're still a point ahead of Manchester City. I am always going to be grateful for small blessings. As I said before, I'm going to be grateful for that. We're still a point ahead. I'm going to check our running of games to see what we have coming up. But yeah, it's one of those things, you just struggle. You're struggling to really see what's on the horizon, what's coming up next for this team, where we're going, the direction. As I said, in my previous videos, this is a project. This is something that is not going to happen overnight. But what we want to see as fans, as supporters of the club, is effort, and we're not seeing maximum effort in every game, and that is disappointing. Especially from professionals. People that are getting paid a lot of money to do this. Yeah, I'm not going to bore you guys with all of the details. But, what is my general takeaway from Arsenal 1, Chelsea 0? Forgettable game. As far as my club is concerned, no imagination, no bravery, no inventiveness. We are missing the presence of key players, Jackson, Cole Palmer. But still in 4th. And we're going to, keep being positive. We're going to make this Champions League spot. We're going to get it. But, we're just going to have to do better if we're going to get it. As always, still new to this experience. If you're liking the videos, if you're liking the commentary, please take time out to subscribe, hit the notification bell, share, so that the channel can grow, the algorithms can see like, hey, this guy knows knows a thing or two. And until next time, peace and blessings.